Two global education giants. One big question. Where do students live better? The UK or Germany? We'll explore how the universities differ, what it truly costs to study and live there, and how career opportunities unfold after graduation. Stay tuned because the final breakdown might just surprise you. Let's dive right into the academic and institutional landscape, the foundation of how education takes shape in both the UK and Germany. To start, the UK's education pathway begins around age 18, right after secondary school. Most bachelor's degrees take 3 years, though some, like integrated masters or those in Scotland, extend to 4. After that, students can pursue master's and doctoral programs. UK universities are self-governing, which means they set their own admissions and academic rules, but they still follow national quality standards through the Quality Assurance Agency for Higher Education and the Office for Students. These bodies ensure consistency across institutions, from small colleges to world-famous universities. Now, let's look at Germany. Its system features both public universities and universities of applied science. Degrees follow the Bologna model: bachelor's, master's, and doctorate, with typical durations of 3 to 4 years for undergraduate study and 1 to 2 for master's. Education oversight lies mainly with the federal states, supported by national frameworks to maintain academic standards. So, which one stands out? The UK dominates global rankings and interdisciplinary research, while Germany shines in engineering, technology, and applied sciences, offering affordable, quality education. In the end, your best choice depends on your field, language comfort, and the kind of academic journey you want to pursue. Now let's talk about tuition fees and cost of living, the part that often decides where students actually end up studying. Here's the truth. Germany and the UK differ massively in how much you'll pay to study and live. In Germany, most public universities charge little to no tuition, even for international students. Instead, you'll only need to cover small semester contributions ranging from 100 to 300 euros, which usually include public transport and student services. The only exception is the state of Baden-Württemberg, where non-EU students pay about 1,500 euros per semester, or roughly 3,000 euros per year. Because of this, Germany remains one of the most affordable study destinations in Europe. But the UK is a different story. Tuition for international students starts at around £10,000 per year, with postgraduate courses reaching up to £32,000 depending on the field and institution. On top of that, the UK government requires proof of £1,483 per month in living expenses for those studying in London. When it comes to living costs, Germany remains moderate, averaging 850 to 1,200 euros per month, while the UK is pricier. Expect 1,300 to 1,400 pounds in London and around 900 to 1,300 pounds elsewhere. And yes, both countries allow part-time work, up to 20 hours weekly in the UK and 120 full days early in Germany. So the question is, would you rather pay more for prestige or save more for experience? Moving on to work rights, internships, and post-study opportunities, a major factor for students planning their careers abroad. Which country gives you more flexibility to earn, gain experience, and stay after graduation? In the UK, students on a standard visa can work up to 20 hours per week during school terms. Most universities define a week as Monday through Sunday, keeping the limit consistent. During breaks or holidays, students can work full-time, which helps them cover expenses or build their resumes. In Germany, the system offers more freedom. Non-EU students may work 120 full days or 240 half days per year, a structure that spreads opportunities across the academic year. EU and EEA students follow a 20-hour weekly rule, but the yearly quota gives non-EU students more flexibility to manage studies and work. After graduation, both countries give time to launch your career. The UK's graduate route visa allows graduates to stay and work for 2 years, 3 for doctoral degrees. In Germany, students can apply for an 18-month residence permit to look for employment and may work in any job during this search period. Germany's strong engineering and technology industries make internships valuable, especially if you learn the language. The UK provides global recognition but comes with steeper competition and living costs. Each system rewards different goals. So what matters most to you? Flexibility or prestige? Now let's talk about language, cultural integration, and student experience. Because studying abroad isn't just about academics, it's also about how easily you fit in. In the UK, language is rarely a barrier. English is the main medium of instruction, making the adjustment smoother for most international students. Germany, however, offers a different setup. While many master's programs are taught in English, most undergraduate courses are still in German. At Freie Universität Berlin, for example, students can complete degrees entirely in English, yet the school emphasizes that knowing German is highly important for everyday life and job opportunities. Simply put, you can study in English in Germany, but real integration often starts when you learn the language. When it comes to culture, the UK's English-speaking environment makes social adaptation quicker, supported by its large international student base. Germany, on the other hand, provides a more immersive experience, though it requires navigating German signs, bureaucracy, and customs that differ across regions. Student life also varies. Housing in German cities is often cheaper, and public transport is well connected by rail and trams. Meanwhile, UK cities like London have higher rents and tougher competition for accommodation. Germany's central location in Europe also makes travel easier and cheaper, a definite plus for weekend explorers. Let's turn to housing, living conditions, and student support, one of the biggest practical concerns when studying abroad. Where you live and how much it costs can make or break your experience. In Germany, many universities partner with regional student services known as Studierendenwerk, which runs Studentenwohnheim, student dormitories that are subsidized and affordable. These typically cost around 250 to 400 euros per month, depending on the city. Private apartments or shared flats cost more, averaging 700 to 1,000 euros in larger cities like Munich. In the UK, housing tends to be pricier and more competitive, especially in major cities. The average rent for purpose-built student accommodation in London is about £212 per week, while private housing can reach £259 weekly. That's a noticeable difference, and it adds up fast. For overall living costs, Germany again remains more affordable. A full-time student living alone spends roughly 850 euros a month, while in the UK, students in London spend around 1,300 to 1,400 pounds, and those outside London about 900 to 1,300 pounds. Germany's support system is another plus. Students can access public health insurance for about 139 euros per month, which covers both medical and long-term care. In contrast, UK students pay a health surcharge for NHS access, but everyday costs from transport to rent remain steep. Germany wins for affordability, though the UK shines in campus life and global exposure. Finally, let's look at outcomes, recognition, and choosing what's right, because this is where all your effort pays off. After all, what good is a degree if it doesn't open doors? When it comes to global recognition, the UK remains one of the most respected education systems in the world. Studies show that 94% of employers view UK qualifications as high quality, and around 85% of international students report positive career outcomes after graduation. Meanwhile, Germany holds its own strength, especially in engineering, applied sciences, and manufacturing. Over 80% of international students cite career prospects as a major reason for studying there, supported by an 18-month post-study visa to find work. Here's where the trade-off appears. The UK offers worldwide prestige in a globally recognized English-speaking environment, but at a higher financial cost. Germany, on the other hand, provides excellent value with lower fees and living expenses, but requires adjusting to its culture and language. So, what should guide your decision? Cost or reputation? Comfort or challenge? If you seek international exposure and branding, the UK might fit best. But if your goals lie in technical excellence, affordability, and long-term European opportunities, Germany could be your match. Ultimately, the better option depends on what future you're aiming to build. As we've seen, choosing the right country to study in can shape your entire student experience and future opportunities. So it's worth getting it right now rather than wondering later. Here's a fun fact to get you excited for what's coming next. One of North America's most livable nations mentions that over 80% of its population lives within 160 kilometers of the US border, which means a unique blend of local lifestyle with access to massive neighbor markets. Stay tuned because in our next episode, we'll reveal which side of the US-Canada border really offers the stronger life for students and young professionals.